Good evening, everybody. Hey, good evening, everybody. I don't know the meaning of this song. Anybody that knows it can tell me. Welcome, everybody. Hello, everybody. Woo. Good evening, my precious family. I greet every one of you. So, again in Afia, my people love and like and share this video. Yeah, so good evening, Uzo. Good evening, Chinwoba. I greet you. Duxi, I welcome you. You're welcome. Lina, you're welcome. I cite you. I greet you, Dorothy. You're welcome. We know they answer people when no they when no get name that you can relate to it. It doesn't matter where he is. It doesn't matter where Ijele is. Make una rest. Again, if you are waiting, una they laugh and cry for. Wetin dey fear una? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. you know, I the whole dimension of this thing is, I think there's a way God allows something to happen at some time. Like we all know, everybody on this our conscious community, we all know that Ijele has his strengths and his flaws, right? And at a time like this, it's not when you want to hammer on the flaws. You want to stand in solidarity with him because there's a time for everything. And a lot of people are coming out and say, oh, Ijele this, oh, Ijele, that kind of thing. All the fault lines they are not seeing in their own Messiah, right? They are very seeing it clear when it comes to Ijele, right? And we are not uh, like we are not seeing anything about Ijele that we can say, oh, we don't completely agree with him, right? But that is human nature, that everybody have their personal trail, their own way of speaking, their own perception. And we can have that room and give that room for that diverse discourse, for that diverse expression, because that is why God created us, right? So we give room for that. But there are people that have created a box and actually have fitted a lot of people in that box. And then are they not angry when you are not entering that box? They need you in that box. They want you in that box so they can pull you along, string you along, dangle you how they want. And they are not getting honorable me and you, right? And they are not happy about that. Ah, they are not happy about that. And I was thinking, this is supposed to be the time to actually talk about the person, Ijele, and what he stands for. Because a lot of people don't know him. A lot of people are hearing about him because of the jubilation that is going on about him. And I'm thinking, well, all is good that ends well. So why not? Let's talk about Ijele. What does he stand for? Who is he? And for you that don't like him, why? May you tell us why you don't like him? Do you want to call us? Do you want to join the stream? Tell us what Ijele has done. I think this is a perfect time to explore that. Hmm? Okay, so what do you think, guys? I think this is the perfect time to explore that perspective and say, we want to see Ijele actually. Who is he? What does he stand for? What is it about Ijele that makes people happy when they think he's not happy, right? And I mean, is it not something? I feel like if I was Ijele right now, I would feel very accomplished because you set out since 2000, since the year 2000. You promise some people, you gathered all of them, put them using cult dynamics, put them in a box, akpati. Let me use for the point of reference, let me use my glass case. You gather all these people and then you put them in that box and you close it, and they are there. They are now your instruments. People like Roya, they have actually de-identified them. They don't have their own individual personality. They don't know who they are anymore. So they go by any names. You cannot even know who they are, right? And so, to the extent that there are people that are happy to call themselves unknown gunmen, like just like that. Like your work on earth is unknown, and then you go unknown. Like that's the power of that programming, and they are in that box. They are strung along, carried, dropped down, however, And so this person have this multitude of people in this box, and he's coming along, and he told them, "Hey, you guys, by the year 2010, by the year 2020, 2005, I'm going to end Nigeria and bring you a Dundee United Kingdom." Everybody is happy. Here comes 2005. Oh, what is going on? You cannot ask because you're in the box. Your options are limited. And then you know, the postponement continues. Oh, I'm going to get it in 2010. Oh, it's going to be in 2016. Oh, it's going to be in 2020. Oh, it's going to be. And here we are in 2024. And there is no sign of a Dundee United country. And some people inside that box, they are so happy to hear that the person that have been telling them all along that there was actually no Dundee United Kingdom in the pipeline. They are happy that he's he's having difficulty, like he's in a situation that is not very palatable at this very moment. I mean, that gives them so much joy and comfort, and they find themselves celebrating about it. Like, I want to give it to you guys. If there are anybody that is studying psychology in the university, or you are doing psychology as a course, or you need psychology in your field of learning, maybe education sciences, social sciences, this is a classic. Like, you need to, when they are teaching you about psychological concepts, you need to look at these people in this box I have just explained and study their group dynamics, and you will see the concept will be so clear to you. You will slay your exams. You will slay your exams. How can it be that I strung you along, pulled you along, I dropped you, so many catastrophes, and all you can be happy about? Man, the joke is on you guys. The joke is on you. Like, the joke is on you. Huh? The joke is on you. I want to know what is it about Ijele? Let me share the link. You're welcome to come and join. You can call me actually. We want to hear, want to learn. You know, Oya Juju na hateful. So. Yeah, of course, of course. You're right. Oya Juju na hateful. So we want to know. Hmm? Because we know be wish, we know they see, like una Zion B RNG master. We know they see clear. They are the one that see everything, that see into the mind of other people. So we don't mind gaining some insight. Please help us, eh? Help us. We want to know what is ticking, what is tickling. Hey, again in Afio. Hey, Ijele, he was, I watched that video. No, 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 no. Is that why you have been running all this marathon all these years? It doesn't matter, like our brother is saying, the that the problem is the people that Ijele defended is, you know, when it comes down to it, you have taken your side. You have taken your side. It's not going to change anything for you. And I think what he did with that Omenala people was as a matter of conviction. Like, he was convinced about certain things in his heart, and he went after that, not because he was expecting that in return that they are going to show solidarity. No, I think that was not his end goal. So I am also not surprised at what I'm seeing. It comes with the territory. It's a thankless job that nobody should actually do. So, as it turns out now, maybe, nobody should have said anything. Like, perhaps the people that they have succeeded in buying with all their propaganda, all their lies, all their manipulation, maybe they are what is, like, maybe this is what they want. Maybe this is what the people want. Huh? Maybe that is what the people want. Let me share this thing before I get distracted. Oh, invite. Sorry, I was looking at something else. So yeah, here is the link. So I'm giving out this invitation for all of you that are hating on Ijele and all of you that are happy that you saw his video. I don't know, guys. Do you want me to show the video of Ijele going into the car that he was being showed? Is that something for you, or should I let it go? Let me know in the comment section, right? Yeah, you guys, I've been very sick, and I'm just trying to come into recovery, and I'm taking it to heart, right? And there's a Bible verse that I've been reading, and yeah, yeah. So there's this Bible verse, I think it's Psalm 25, and it says, "Unto you, O Lord, I lift up my heart." You know, let's we used to use it as a song, say, "Unto you, O Lord, do I lift up my soul, unto thee, O Lord. Do I lift up my soul, oh my God? I trust in thee. Let me not be ashamed. Let not my enemies triumph over me." Good morning. I greet you. Good evening. Good evening. So yeah, I want to leave this and I said, what do you have against Ijele? Why do you hate him? Do you hate him from your own conviction, from what he's saying, or you hate him because of what you heard that he stands for, or you hate him because somebody made you to hate him, like for no reason? Like, what do you know about Ijele that makes you to hate him? I want to exploit that route, and let's get into your mind, because the jubilation is massive. Even in churches they are jubilating. Reverend fathers and reverend sisters are jubilating. Yes, it's that deep. In village community, rural communities, they are happy. And then I was wondering, I didn't know that was Ijele the Dundee United Kingdom of Biafra. I don't know, because something is not adding up. So it would be very, very nice if any one of you can come up and explain to us. This is a very open place. We are not discriminating against anybody. As a matter of fact, going into this year, I made up my mind that, to each his own. If it is destined that all those young men were going to perish for the dreams and for the lies and for the manipulation, so be it. I am out. I raised my hand. I capitulated. I said, so be it. If this is what the Igbo elite wants, if this is what the Igbo religious leaders want, if this is what Igbo political representation wants, who am I? I raised my hand, because we have learned in the process. Because I thought, oh, they didn't know. They didn't know that they were being lied to. They didn't know that there was nothing going on. They didn't know that they were just being deceived, that they were just being, played with. And I thought, if I tell them and show them the reality, that they will accept and pipe down and, de-escalate the tension in their hearts and go home to themselves and resume with their life. But that was not what I got, because the cult dynamics that they use to program them doesn't work like that. And right now, they are in that cognitive dissonance that has made them to project the reality of who their Messiah is onto Ijele. And whereas it is the other way around. So we are seeing psychological projection in play. We are seeing psychological projection in play. Yeah, Chidima, I greet you. Nuru, I greet you. Let's not give in to thoughts to all those kind of negativities. No, don't even entertain it in your heart. It's okay. For me, it's just a battle between good and evil. I trust in no chariot or man, but only on God. Exactly. Yeah, it's always the battle between good and bad. So guys, the link is there. If you want to call, I'll put up my number. I want you to call me and tell me why you hate Ijele. And a lot of people have said Ijele is against Igbo. Ijele works against the progress of Igbo people. I would really like you to come and explain to us that perspective, that part, point of view, because it's not clear, because we are not seeing it. So, you can do yourself a service. You can also do that Igbo progress that you stand for a favor. You can build on it by explaining to those of us that we don't see that aspect that you are having. So you're welcome to share your thoughts with us. So I will leave the phone on and I will put the link. So that's my number. You can call me on WhatsApp. And I've shared the link. I'll share the link again. You can join. You can join and explain to us, right? Yeah. So um I personally understand what is going on. I understand what is going on. And for me, the biggest busier realization is actually that the Igbo political elite actually see Kano as a political capital. Can you imagine? Like, in what state of mind you will be to see Nnamdi Kano as a political capital for your region? That is amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. I've not even seen any requests. Nobody is coming. I don't know. Maybe they are too happy with the joy of Ijele is in detention. I don't know. We want to hear from you, so that we can know what Ijele did, what Ijele is doing, what Ijele have done, how Ijele is not supporting Igbo progress, how Ijele is anti-Igbo. We want to understand what is pro-Igbo, what is standing with Igbo, what is working towards Igbo progress. Yeah, somebody needs to break it down. I know somebody that said all the young men in Anambra should go into the bush because in 2 weeks some things are going to happen. And they did go into the bush and a lot of things happened and a lot of people died. And that person that said that thing is seen as a political capital for Igbo people, and they see the buying and on and all the destruction nkwapu of Ndi Igbo as a political capital, as working towards the progress of Ndi Igbo, and we don't understand it. So we want to understand. Hmm? Yeah. So we are seeing somebody that told you that if you see Hope Uzodinma, you should take him out. Boya. And anybody that received Hope Uzodinma in his capacity as the governor of Imo State, that they should war her, and that any king, that any community that received Hope Uzodinma as a governor in his capacity as a governor of Imo State, they should go after all those Eze and war her. And we saw it happen. They went after all those Eze. They showed us in video how they tortured them. Small children beating old men, subjected them to so many dehumanization, remove their dignity, war hanala, like physically tore hanala, pia ha otali, war ha bepu hisi. And that person that gave that order and the people that did this to fellow Ndi Igbo, they are the ones that are working for the progress of Ndi Igbo. Those are, I feel like crying. I really have to hold myself. I don't know. I cannot comprehend it. These people that did this thing and the person that sent them are this Messiah of Undibo, right? They are the ones that are working for the progress of Undibo. They are the ones that have come to give Undibo progress and freedom. We see the one that said nobody should come at Mondays, that they should stay back and um, honor the dead because their obligation to the dead outweigh their regard for the living. And they did carry that out. For years, people were not allowed to go about their business on Mondays. And so many people perished. So many people are widows today as a result of that. So many people have no father. And the people and the person that gave this order, that initiated this, are working for the progress of the Igbo. And they are the political capital of the Igbo political elite. And these people and their leader, their mastermind, they are the spiritual warriors of the Igbo religious elite, ordinary elite. And we are standing here and looking on. We don't understand what is going on, you know, right? How does that work? We have seen people who accosted a young woman because she joined the military, because the person that they see as the savior, the person that is fighting for the freedom of Igbo people, the person that is the one to be elevated and looked upon, the emperor of Igbo people, said no Igbo person should be in the military, no Igbo people should be in the service, they should all withdraw. And this young lady, unbeknown to her, was on her way to her wedding with her husband, and they caught her, Boya, in the most dishonorable way. Beppu DEC on the road. Gbuo nna di ya, gbuo nwanne di ya, gbuo everybody nwoke that were with her in the presence of her child and her mother. And they posted it for us and they shared it with glee. They said, yes, it's deserving. She didn't listen to the person that is working for the good of Ndibo. I want to know, please, what is this goodness of Ndibo? What is this goodness of Ndibo? What does the goodness that the Igbo people are striving for in Nigeria entail? We want to understand because we don't understand. You know, like I have this platform, I can use it to sing more praises. I could use it to encourage even more young men to their early grave. Yeah, like they did. And maybe that by so doing, I will be redeemed. I will now be one of the people working for the progress of Ndibo. I don't know. I think this is the time to reflect and find out what we are missing. Onye ajụjụ anaghị efukwa n'ụzọ. Onye ajụjụ adịghị efu ụzọ. We want to know. That's why we are asking. Kedu ihe bụ ọdịmma ndị Igbo, ọganiru ndị Igbo? Freedom of ndị Igbo, what is it? What does it entail? What do you do to be one that is working for the progress of ndị Igbo? What does working towards the progress and liberation of ndị Igbo entail? We want to know. These people went across homes and took mothers, widows, some of them, that because they collected rice from Hope Uzodinma, gbuo ha in the most dishonorable manner. Gbaa ha ọtọ, ụmụ nwanyị Igbo, nne ụmụaka, tụọ ha n'ụzọ like dustbin. But yes, abundance. God bless unknown men. They are working for the good and liberation of ndị Igbo. Ha na-agba mbọ maka na ọdịmma ndị Igbo. They are working for the political progress of ndị Igbo. And they get accolades. There is one that told the young men, don't go into the bush. Move on with your life. Get away from the southeast. Find something doing. If you have a problem of where to go, you really want to go, you don't have anywhere to go, you have constraint, you don't have money, contact me. I will help you. You need to leave that place, build your life, do something with your life. And they said, oh, he's working against Igbo people because the one that is working for Igbo people, he told them to go into the bush, ambush the army, gbuo police, gbuo army, gbaa ha ọkụ, bepụ ha isi, stay inside the bush, break your phone, don't come outside, stay inside the bush, ambush them. There are guns in Edo State, igbuo ha, igbukwa ha ọzọ. Oh, he's the savior, he's Odogwu. Oh, the one that is fighting for the freedom of ndị Igbo. And the one that told them there is no road there, you will end up for nothing in unmarked graves, unknown. Your name will be unknown. There will be no record of you, who you were, what you did on earth. It will be all for nothing. Save yourself. They say, oh, he's working against the progress of ndị Igbo. He's against ndị Igbo. We are so happy he is now in detention. Yes, now the progress in Igbo land can now continue in full speed. Now all the young men and all the young women can now war in peace. Nobody will disturb them. Nobody will try to save them from I remember there was a man that called me. He wrote me. He was threatening me. He said, what is my own? That everybody have the job that they have chosen. That those ones, they chose for themselves that they want to warn Wike. That is their own contribution. This man, he lives in Poland. And this is what he told me. He said, what is my own? Is it my die? Why am I disturbed? Why am I trying to stop them? That what they are doing need people to warn, but except it's not his own children, except it's not him himself, But those ones, that is how everybody cannot be on television talking. Some people have to be in the bush and warn. And they say that is the goal, the end goal. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, but I will leave it here because I'm not getting any response and I'm getting emotional. I would like the conversation to continue in the comment section. You can tell us what Ijele did. What do you think Ijele stands for? That you hate him. And then you can reflect on the one you love and the things he have done that make you so much to love him. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I'm still in recovery and I don't want to strain my voice so much. I appreciate you guys. We'll continue to stand in solidarity. If I have any message of what we can do in solidarity, I will share in the WhatsApp link and in my Telegram. God be with you all. We are pressed down on all sides. We are persecuted, but we are not down. And in the end, the Lord will continue to be glorified. Amen.